What is up, guys? It's me again, back with another video. So I know it's been a couple days since I've posted anything. Last one was the Homestead Speedway race. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a couple things that are upcoming for the Civic, and also my project car that I've had now for a while, almost a year. Haven't introduced to the channel, and decided now would be best because now is when I'm 100% going all in that car. I've been mostly just, getting the Civic right by the turbo kit and getting it all sorted with tune, cooling, maintenance, everything on this car is A1. I've done everything I've wanted to, except for a couple things. I want a carbon fiber hood next, and what I'm gonna go show you guys now. Still gutted from the racetrack. That is goodies for that other Civic that I'm gonna show you guys in a different video, but here is that. So if you guys know, you know. So right here I have the taillights excuse me, to do a Mugen rear end, or FD2, or whatever FD1, whatever you want to call it. So I got a really good deal on these, so that's why I pulled the trigger. I've always wanted to do this rear end, but I wanted to do it back then in like 2020, but I didn't have the funds at the time, and that's when it was somewhat affordable, especially now for the front end. It's $3,000 for a replica of the FD2 front end, when back then it was like $1,200 for the replica of the front end. The rear end, the taillights used to be around like $200, $150 on the expensive side, on the cheap side, and then the trunk used to be like $300. So yeah, but now 2023 prices have gone up exponentially. So these taillights now are like, these exact pairs are $350. If you want the clear version, they're like $600. So I was honestly happy with the clear taillights I have on now, and was just gonna live with it. But I got a really good deal on these, and yeah, literally brand new. Haven't even touched the car. So yeah, I got a really good steal on those. So what you guys are gonna be seeing with the FA5 for now is just the trunk, the rear end conversion. I am planning on seeing if I could find a buyer for these taillights, these clear taillights, and maybe the trunk. So if I sell the taillights, I'll be able to buy the trunk. So yeah, thinking of going with just the OEM trunk with an FD2 wing, nothing too much. I'm gonna miss the little duckbill I have here, but that's fine. So yeah, that's what's gonna be upcoming with the Civic. Now that other Civic, I have a lot of content coming for it, and I think I'm gonna make a whole separate video on just what I plan on doing for it. So after this one gets uploaded, you're gonna see that video soon. I will be hitting the junkyard tomorrow, so I'll also do a video on that. But yeah, guys, hope you guys are excited. Hopefully I get a seller for these taillights. If not, I might have to wait a little bit longer so that I can afford the trunk. And then it takes a minute for the trunk to get here. It takes about, it says like 2 to 4 weeks, so like a month to get here, because it's gonna be shipped from really far. But yeah, got both sets in there. And yeah, man. So yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna be happening with the Civic. And I'm also planning on doing a little bit more. I think I'm gonna get the carbon fiber hood next, and probably then start trying to source together the front end for the FD2. I love my FHP lip. This is my favorite lip on this non-facelift gen type bumper, but I've always wanted to go FD2, and there's very few out here in Florida, so honestly I think it'll make the car stand out a little bit more. That part is way more expensive than just the rear end though, so that's going to be a little bit further down the road. Probably get the carbon fiber hood, FD2 fenders, and the FD2 bumper with the headlights. But yeah, other than that, performance wise, I'm planning on getting my torque converter built, skunk 2 cams, and springs and retainers, and that's honestly probably about it for the car performance wise. Knock on wood, motor blows, probably a built one, but let's hope that day doesn't come yet. Having a lot of fun. And yeah, probably just a retune on 9 pounds. I'm currently on 7. My tuner is not that good. I regret choosing him, but yeah. So this is the box that I just got in today for that car. I think I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a little bit about the car and then make its own separate video. Another thing is, if I do end up getting a seller for my clear taillights, I'll obviously be running no taillights, so I would probably do the rear end, the taillights. So I would probably go ahead and install them on this side of the car, and then for the trunk I have some extra spares, but only for the trunk. So yeah, if that does come to what it is, then you guys will see an install video on that, and then another install video on the trunk. So yeah, here it is. My 97 97 Civic EX, EK, or EM1, whatever you want to call it, coupe. So yeah, if you could see here, camera doesn't do it justice. Paint's a little whatever. But yeah, I've had this car for almost a year now. Haven't really done much besides buy the motor for it and buy the transmission. What the hell? Yeah, that's the only thing I've done to the car so far. So yeah, I bought this back in September for really cheap compared to how much these cars are going for now. Not for much now either way, but I mean they are slowly rising up in price along with the EG. The EG has skyrocketed in price. Sooner or later, so will this. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you a little bit more, and we'll keep the rest for another video. So yeah, this is the interior. It's literally a completely gutted car. So yeah, this is the interior. It is a completely it's just a shell. It was just a shell. It came with a box full of goodies, so like a little bit of spare parts back there. It's honestly just been a storage, literally what it's been, just for me to store tires, spare tire, some exhaust systems I have back there. But yeah, that's what it's been for most of the months. Now that I've finished with my Civic, I've been eager to get this car ready and started. So yeah, I will be going to the junkyard tomorrow. There's a couple of EKs over there, and we'll be buying a couple stuff, maybe some door panels if I can find some. And it's mostly for the engine bay, and mostly like these trims, this weather stripping, because if you can see here, the car really is just a shell. Got myself one of those over there, same thing with that trim. But yeah, not a fan of this blue. This is not done by me, this was done by the previous owner. He decided to spray paint this and the engine bay blue. So yeah, you can see there, it's a little bit dirty. Had to cut the lawn and some dirt got in there. But yeah, for the most part, I painted this part white compared to it was literally that same blue. I hated it. So yeah, I will be hosing this down. The car needs a lot, but hopefully soon I will get it started. So yeah guys, I got a lot of things to show you that just arrived for the car, and a lot of installs videos coming for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and make that a whole separate video, just showing you about the car and everything I got for it and all the installs that are coming. Same thing with the motor. So yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Peace out.